It's recording. It is just recording.
Yeah, ma'am. Let it record. Later you can mail me, ma'am.
You can't able to record there.
No, ma'am. If I
Yeah, it's
start,
okay.
then
Yeah,
I can.
okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Just a minute. Share. Yeah. Now, can you see the screen?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Just a minute. Let me run.
Ma'am, here in our project, we are making it complicated, ma'am.
What
Just in
happened?
registration.
Wait. I will execute it. Wait, I will share the entire screen.
Okay.
Okay. See here, from here, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
First, I will show you what I have done and later I will explain the code. Okay. So admin, whatever the password, username and password that was given, I'm logging through that. I think you have given something else. Wait, let me see what. A and 1. A. 1. Welcome to admin. Yeah, this is what almost done, right? Here you have added your own photos here, so I can't able to view that. So some pics I have just added there.
Pictures, it's okay.
Yeah, adding the event, what happens? We have just added this. Wait, I will on the MySQL also, so that you will be knowing what data will be populated in the data. Just a minute.
Ma'am, I had given test for Capgemini interview, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Done.
I've selected for it, ma'am. So only I want this project to be.
You wanted to show
submitted.
this project. Good. Did you explain something like that in Python?
No, ma'am. Like first 4 rounds has been completed. By next week, I'll be having interview, ma'am.
Final round.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Wait, I will share. Yeah, workbench is getting on. You had 4 rounds for interview.
Yeah, ma'am.
What all are the rounds?
First one is pseudocode round. Next is English round, ma'am.
Okay.
And then next one aptitude, and last one behavioral competency, ma'am.
Okay. Technical round, you didn't have technical round.
Technical round itself, they'll take in the form of interview, ma'am.
Final round, Okay.
First one was pseudocode round, ma'am.
Okay. You will be writing the algorithm type of thing.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So now, once we log into the system, so what happens? You will be getting this page. In this welcome, that thing is known. What I have added is adding the event. So once we enter the details of the event name, I don't know what is the event name you are going to specify. I'm just writing it as event. Event name, let it be event 1, and ID will be E11, and event date, I'm just specifying it as 29 3 2021. Event location Bangalore. So once I add the event, then you are going to get some duplicate entry. It's already there in the database. I have added in the event.
Yeah.
I think you can see the workbench, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
See, I have added this E11. That's why it is not letting me. Okay, let me show you the another event. Event name, let it be general thing, right? Birthday. Event ID be something ID. People will be knowing that. So 29 10 20 21. Event location Bangalore. So once I enter this add event, so data added successfully. So closing it. If you check in the workbench, Then you can see the event what I have added. That is birthday event, date and location has been entered. So in this way, like update event will also work. If you want to change it, what is that event name? Birthday. Birthday. Remember the event ID, what we have created, B12. Based on the ID only, we are going to update. I want to change the date from 29th 10 to 29 11 11 20 20, and location, let it be Bangalore. If you want to change the location also, you can change that to some Rajajinagar instead of Bangalore. Rajajinagar, I want to change. Updated. So data updated successfully. Okay. So now, if you check in the database, see, first it was 2910 Bangalore. Now, if you want to, after you change it, that it will be showing Rajajinagar and date is also changed. So in this way, admin will do all these things. Okay. Adding the event, updating the event, deleting the event. Now I don't want birthday. Event ID I should remember, that is B12. So if you delete it, so data deleted successfully, you will get that. See, only thing is you change this color, Swati. I forgot
Yeah,
it.
ma'am.
This color. Color and those things you change to white and blue. That's it. Okay. Exiting
Yeah,
from this
ma'am.
event. So I want to check whether it has been deleted or not. Event,
Mm.
right? Yeah, that birthday event is deleted. If I want to delete that, admin wants to delete it, they can delete it. That's what event option does. Next, same thing happens for theme also. Adding a theme name. Theme name, first let me check what are the names I have given. I have created the tables in the database. See, customer table, events table, register. These things are done only. I have added register table, reviews table, and then these are all there. Themes, just have labeled it. These colors and all, you might be knowing. I don't know what are those components you are going to add in that. That's why
Yeah,
I've
ma'am.
just
Don't
added
worry
the
about it, ma'am. I will
value
do
of that.
it.
Okay. Now we will run the program and see
Mm.
theme. Theme name, let it be theme 4. Theme ID, T4. Color, some color like orange. What color? This is all added by features, adding by the admin. Okay, you people will do that. With respect to admin view, this is the thing you are going to see. Okay, add theme. What happened?
It has added, ma'am. If it
Added,
is
huh?
added only, it will show
No,
empty
no, no,
space.
message should, we should get message right here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. Let me see in the workbench. Themes. Yeah, it is added. Message is not displayed. Okay, that I will add it. Okay, while explaining the code, I will add that. Okay, that is missing. You just remember it and remind me at the time, I will add.
Okay.
Okay, updating the theme. Same thing. Theme 4 we have done, right? Theme 4. Theme ID is T4. I want to change the color. What is that color? Orange. I want to change that color to some color like purple. Yeah, data updated successfully. Close it. Now, if you check that themes, yeah, it has been changed. Now, next is deleting the theme. I want to delete the theme T4. Deleted. Yeah, here also you change the color. So, deleting the theme. Now, if you check it, the T4 will be disappeared. Yeah, like this. Adding the theme, deleting and updating the theme. Next, same thing for services. What services you're going to provide? Write the name of the service. I have just written service 1, service 2. Whatever the names you wanted to specify, you write the name of the service and ID. What is the charges you are going to give for that particular service that you specify. So here service 4, yes, 4 charges something like 300 or so. Add service. Yeah, here also it is not displaying. Here also I should add service added service. Okay. Now we will check the workbench service. Yeah, it has been added. Next thing is you want to update the service. Service name is service 4, ID S4. You want to change the price to 500. Update the service. Yeah, twice I have clicked it. So if you check this service, it should be deleted, updated. No, it's not getting updated. 300 unknown column service ID where the clause. Update. Here in update, service ID, unknown column services ID. Where we are, welcome message, event, add event, update event. This is all with respect to event. Theme is done. Next is service. Updates, adding the service is correct. Updating the service. Yeah, update service. Where services ID. What is that ID? This is only service ID. I have written services. Yeah. You know, once again, I should run. Yeah. This later you change it properly. This is only for services, update service. Now we will write service 4, S4, charges 500. Update, yeah, here, data updated. Okay, now we will check the workbench. Services, yeah, now it is changed to 500. Okay. Now this is done, service updating is done. Now deleting the service. S4, delete, yeah, data deleted. Now check the workbench. Services. Yeah, it has been deleted. Okay, now done with services. Now payment. See, this payment, what I have done is whatever the information that has been entered by the customer, by the event details by the admin, service details by the admin, theme details by the admin, that will be displayed in the drop down box. Suppose if there are 5 customers registered, you will get the list of all the customer IDs. I have just written like this. This gives the details of customer IDs. Okay, which customer? This customer, he is choosing which ID. He want this event. He want which service? This service. Which theme? This theme. And then you are going to write the mode of payment. Mode of payment is SBI, some payment number, PNO2, and total amount, some 2000 or something, whatever. Then enter. So which customer, choosing which event, which service, and which theme will be selected. And what is the payment mode, what is the payment number, what is the total. All these details will be stored. Payment entered successfully. This will be stored in which table? This will be stored in the register table. Register table. Yeah, right. Yeah, I have written 2000. Which one? This one, J123, belongs to which particular city? Everything will be added. Yeah, in this way, it will be registered in your account. I mean, admin can able to view this. Which customer? Where is that customer? This customer ID. He is going to take which particular theme, which service, which event. Here, what you will do while entering the event ID itself as an admin, you write the event name followed by some number so that you will be easily able to find out what event they have chosen. Okay, so that you will be easily able to find out this event, this service, this theme, this customer has been chosen. On the date, which date he has been chosen, what is the location he has been chosen, what is the mode of payment, everything will be done. See here, what I have done is I have updated. When you check this SBI, where I have entered, same thing I have entered. Wait, I will enter something new. Payment, customer ID, I will take R13, event ID E5, service ID S1, theme ID T1. So what and all themes you have, everything will be displayed. Right now I have entered only 3 themes, only those will be displayed. Okay. Mode of payment, I will take it as Axis Bank. Payment number PNO4, total amount 5,000. and payment entered successfully. Let me see the data. Where did I store this? This is payment number, payment mode. This is reduce. Oops. And where did it gone? Just a minute. Let me see that payment.
Yeah.
Enter customer payment. Mode of payment after entering update register. What is happening? Updating the register. Check mode. Payment entered successfully. We are getting that message. Database is correct. Event E11 is customer ID. SBI number. Oh, what I have entered is not taken. J123. So it is not at all. Update register, set mode, payment number, amount, customer ID, theme ID. Everything is correct. It was working. See, I have updated all this. Now I don't. Do we have the customer? Customer ID J123R1. Customer. Event also have taken. See, what I have done is I have updated these details. Which details? Only the mode, payment number, and amount, where customer ID and event ID, service ID, and theme ID. Based on this thing, what we get, this mode, payment, and amount will be updated into the register table. So once it got, it is executing. Maybe in SQL it is not reflecting. Let me check. Customer ID R123, event ID, service ID, theme ID, mode of payment, total amount, payment entered successfully. See, it's happening, but it is not showing, reflecting in the data. One. In the code. Yeah, maybe. Okay, got it. This one, the user in the register, whatever I'm selecting, that should be there. But here it is not there. That's why I'm not getting. Wait, I will change.
Yeah, ma'am.
What happened?
Power cut, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, first the customer has to register. So here the payment, we have to see which customer has
Ma'am, your
been
screen
there.
is not visible, ma'am.
Screen is not visible. Wait, I will share.
Yeah.
Hmm, Okay. So here what I have done is in the payment, who are all the customers that have been there registered, only those customer names will be, their payment will be added. So if that customer is present, only that customer details will be added. J123 with the event ID 11 and with the service ID S1, theme ID T1, payment mode access, payment number PNO1, total amount 5% will be entered. Now it will be entered. Check register. Theme ID, customer ID, payment number, theme ID, customer ID, service ID, event ID. This particular customer, what we have chosen, theme ID equals to percentage. Yeah, this update command, little bit modification is needed. Later I will add this because the query is wrong here. So what it should be written is update register set mode. This should be updated to which customer, to the customer which I have entered. So this customer ID equals to the customer what I have chosen. Okay, and then event ID, service ID, theme ID. So no need of with respect to, if I write unconditional, it will take everything. That is the problem. So just updating these details. All together means it's taking different condition. Where event ID, everything should be updated. So set mode payment, customer ID, everything should be set. Customer ID, event ID, service ID. Theme ID. Update register set. So we are registering this particular customer that he has paid. So everything will be set. The customer ID. So customer ID should be already there in the location. So while customer registering, he should be registered. So here I should write where customer ID equals customer ID equals to, so that to which customer I have selected, that should be taken. So no need of updating customer. It will be updated. So set mode of the payment, payment number, amount, event ID, service ID, theme ID, where customer ID equals to that. So customer ID should be taken at the last. So here we are updating the register, which contains already customer information will be registered. To that particular customer, we are updating this data. Okay. So mode of the payment, payment number, amount, which event, which service, which theme he has taken. That customer details will be updated. MPA, service ID, theme ID, customer ID. Now let's see. Now payment. The customer will take R13 got registered in the this, no, only J123 got registered. Now R123. Customer register for this particular. So here we have the customer details. Customer ID. Register. Customer ID, date, location. Payment. Customer ID, J123, event ID, service ID. My mode of payment fee number 5,000. Now let's see the data. Register. Yeah, it is updating for all the customers. Date, customer ID, date, location. In the customer, we have added this. Let me delete this. So with that customer, the customer will be setting the which date he wants, which location he wants. Based on that, you are going to select the event ID, service ID, theme ID. Wait, let me add through the customer and then. And finally, this will be log out. In the payment, I will show you once again. Just admin will be adding the event details, theme details, service details, and the payment, what the customer has registered for which date and which location. To that customer, we are going to add the event ID, service ID, theme ID, mode of the payment, payment number, and total amount. That is happening. We have to enter the customer details. Only J123 I have added. So these things, whatever the customers that have registered, those things will be displayed. Okay. Now we will go to the customer login. So the customer login, what I have given. Yeah. Here the customer username and password, whatever that is there, through that we have to log in. Customer name James, customer ID is J123. We will log in through that. So you know how to register. This is all I made you to do, I guess. See here you will be logging in to that and you are going to register it. Whatever you enter, that will be registered. Suppose if I want to enter Rajiv username, contact number, and email ID, Rajiv at gmail.com. He will register with his password, that is RJ123. So it has been welcome. You have given some message that will be added. Okay, so now if you check the customer details, whatever the person Rajiv, yeah, it has been added into the customer details. Now we will log in through Rajiv. So like this, the customer can register through this customer page. Now we will log in. That is Rajiv. Password is RJ123. So we will log in into his page. Welcome, Rajiv. Message will be printed. So now whatever the admin added in the events, that will be displayed here. Okay, event means here we are asking the user to enter the event. See, these are the events what admin has added. Event 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be displayed here. And what is the event ID? That will be displayed here. This is event ID. Through event ID only everything will be connected. So I have given two options. How you will give the event ID is give the event name here very clearly. And here in the event ID, you give event name followed by some ID. because that will be taken. You give some unique number followed by, suppose birthday is the event. You give it as birthday underscore BD1 or BD2, some unique name you give like that. Okay. Next, event date, which date you are going to select, and event location. So now I am going to select event 1, then it will be event 1, and event date. What is the event date? Something like 29, 10, 2021. Event location, I'm taking it as um, Vijayanagar. Okay, select event registered success. So now what happens? Event registered successfully means which event I have chosen. I have chosen the event 1. So here we will get event 1 with customer ID with this, in this date he has chosen. Okay, Vijayanagar. In this location he has chosen this. Okay, like that it will be registered. Next, this is done. Now I'm going to select the service. What is that service name? I have taken service 1. Service ID is S11. Charges, it should be displayed, right? Oh, from the charges, what we have given, that should be taken. Okay, that I will add it. Where is that charges with respect to customer? Yeah, this is the customer page. Services, in services. 2 drop-down messages. One is for event ID, that is service ID I have taken for service name, service ID. This also I need the drop-down. What service you have charged for that. So services are already there. Just you wanted to see it. That's it. What is the services you are going to providing? Just take the service name, service ID, and charges should be displayed for you. That's it. For this particular service, this particular ID, what is the service? If it is okay, then you are selecting it. Services. So you're choosing the service. Okay, here service one and charges. Just selecting, we will going to update it. So here we should display the charges. Here we have to connect the data. Execute service name from services. Same thing. Print options. So here I should write execute, select charges. From services.
Ma'am, in events only, ma'am.
Mm.
Events and services and themes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
I want pictures to be displayed, ma'am, like a gallery
Yeah.
instead of.
Pictures like it is not fitting into the screen. There are many pictures. So scroll bar, I tried. It is not working with the pictures. So I have taken the drop down option.
But how will they get to know that what kind of decoration is available, ma'am, if we just give them to enter the names?
For event, huh?
Yeah, ma'am. Reviews also, a table is not required, ma'am. Reviews is just like comments, ma'am.
Yeah. That suggestion. See, what is that reviews mean? If
Mm.
I click suggestion, here we will write the comment. Okay,
Yeah.
after clicking submit, if I click
Mm.
reviews, I can see what are that which customer has given that comment. Just see the reviews based on the inputs what they I have just given some data.
Not required, no, ma'am, for a customer thing.
Customer has to see the reviews, right? Based on that only
Okay, like
they
that.
can. We will see the reviews, right? To check whether that app whether it is correct or not.
Okay.
Hmm? So that's
Yeah,
the
ma'am.
problem. See, in services, in events, which event name, which event ID, and then the date and location they are going to see. That book and all you have to display. Suppose if I choose event one and event ID like this, then you can give one button here and you can write a button like display. If I click display button here, then here in this box you can see that event image. Like that we can do.
How to
Like that.
access that images, ma'am?
Images that you can do through the path, right? That will not a problem. Here we will create one frame. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
We will create one frame and based on this event one, event ID, what message should be, what image you wanted to display, you can create that. Like that we can do. No need of writing any query for that. Based
Okay.
on in the folder, you can write one program, small program like if it is event one, that name, birthday. If you have taken birthday event and this is the birthday ID, click display. Then you will get one frame here, or you can also create one interface, and in that you can show all the birthday images what you have created in that event. Only one photo will be there based on that event. If you choose another event like marriage event, then click display, then that photo should be displayed here. Like that you can.
Okay.
So, and for that, we should write a condition like whatever the data we get from these boxes, that is clicked one dot get and clicked two dot get. If that is of event one and event two, we will take a list. How many events you have? Suppose you have 10 event list. Okay, wait, let me show through the screen. Can you see this whiteboard?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, see here. We will write one list like list equals to all the events you have. That is birthday event, marriage day event. Um, then that's what I don't know what are those events. Just write E1, E2, E E3, E4, E5, E6, E7, E8, E9, E, E9, and E10. Okay, we have 10 events in the list. Okay, you have created in a program. In this 10 list, we will write if chosen list. What is that? Clicked one dot next something like that. Take one for loop first. For I in list, for I in list means it will take each event. Okay, in that, if I have clicked some event, if clicked one dot get, so I have taken E2, suppose consider. That is because that becomes clicked one dot get. If E2 equivalents to I, then display that particular image. What is that image? You should get that path, and that should be displayed in the frame. So how we will write that in the frame, what where you want it to display. The frame thing you should write in this if condition. Okay, frame, the option what we have written, write one variable like f1 equals to Tkinter dot frame. In this frame, where is the root? That is this one, root master. You should write that root, comma, what is the image you are going to display? That you have to write image. That path you should write. Okay, that will be displayed. So finally done. That means if I have clicked E2, then it should check for that particular event. First it will be even. Even is not equals to 2. Then even equals to 2. Once you get that, you take out that particular list image and you should print it in this screen. Like this, you have to do that. Okay. So that one while just a minute. So while selecting the event and its ID, you can, if you click one display button here, that action, the display function should do all this stuff. So like that, we can create and we can add one image for event. Only at that particular moment, which event he wants, only that will be seen. If it is okay for him, then he will write the event date and event location and select it. So like that you can. Same thing for service name and service ID. Here we will change the charges. Okay. Instead of the text box, I have to display it. Okay. I will display the charges here. Okay. Next for themes. If I click theme name and theme ID, then if I click the display button, the theme should be displayed here. Then if it is okay for that, theme color, theme color also you should get a drop down box, right? For this theme name.
No, ma'am. They will only fill the color, ma'am. Like
They will
which
choose the
color.
color.
Yeah, ma'am.
User will give the color. Okay. So then let it be text box only. Then based on which theme, you have images for theme also. Do
Sorry, ma'am.
you have images for themes
No,
also?
ma'am. For themes, we don't have image, ma'am. It's
Okay, then
better
here no need
only
for
for
display.
different. Yeah, ma'am.
Then theme one, this one, select, then that will be stored in that theme. Then finally suggestions, what happens, whatever you type it and submit, this will be stored in the review table. I have created one reviews table. In this table, which user has entered the reviews, that will be shown. Okay, that's it. So here, this reviews will display that details. If you don't want, you can delete it. But reviews, if you want to check it, you can see that. This very tiny thing I have done. If you want, you can make a big screen and you can use that. Which user, which customer name has given the reviews, we can display it. Okay. So now what is the thing we have to do is in event name, event ID, one display button, and we have to display the image. If it is okay, we will enter it. So what I have done is once the event has been entered, that is date and location has been entered. If I click select button, then that will be stored in this register table. Means which event that user has been RJ123, that customer has been registered. Okay. Next, what I have done is service. Service, if the customer has chosen this service, suppose consider charges 400, then this service will be selected by that user. See, now it got updated with wait, I will update.
Ma'am, for services, we will
Yeah,
update
yes,
the.
no, it will update. No, which service that customer wants. See, RJ123 wants this event ID, this event and this service. Okay. So that has been updated. Now he has to select the theme. Okay. Now, if we go to the theme, he want theme 1. Okay. Theme color, he want orange. If I click select, theme registered. Now, in the register table, RJ123. Yeah, he has taken theme ID T1. So, he has taken that theme. If you want to add color here, then I will add the color. Okay. So, RJ123. So, now what happens? This customer Rajiv has chosen event E11, service 1, and theme 1. He belongs in this date he belongs to Vijayanagar. Now, payment mode. So that he will give you the payment details and all. That will be entered by admin actually, right? Admin will enter the details. So this is done with the customer. Customer will be done. So if you want to give some suggestion, he will give the suggestion and submit it. Let me write good, something simple. It's good. So I have submitted, review submitted successfully. Now if I want to see here, RJ123 has given a review. Good. Okay, like that reviews can be displayed. Okay, now
Okay, ma'am.
only you wanted is this event name with ID, one display button, image should be shown. Based on the event what I choose, that image should be displayed. Next
Yeah, ma'am. This and in reviews, this table, ma'am, it's looking odd.
table.
Hmm.
Table you can change. I have just added the general format. You can take out all these things. You can just write customer name. I have given the ridge boxes so that it looks better at the I thought.
How to do that, ma'am?
Nothing here. Where is Here I have just you have to just take out this thing. Where is that? This relief ridge, no? This creates the box. That's it, only that. And border width you have to take. Then it will be displayed properly. I think no need of writing the scroll bar button or no need to create scroll bar. Directly if you click review button, which customer, what review he has given, you can directly display it. You select start from reviews, it will just give the details. This thing will be same. No need to worry about that. Okay. That's it, right? Anything else you wanted to ask?
1 second. Go to the registration part, ma'am.
Whose registration? Customer registration.
No, ma'am. Event registration. Event and then reviews, ma'am. One by one you go, ma'am.
Yeah. This is events. Next is reviews. Okay. Next is the services. In services, you don't want charges, right? It is already there in the service table. So I will take out this.
How will the person get to know, ma'am, the charges?
That's what I'm telling. If a person clicks service 1 and S1, here it will display the charges of this person.
Yeah, ma'am.
Like that it will do. Then themes, suggestions, and logout. For admin, this thing is done. Events, the adding, updating, deleting.
Ma'am, we didn't take the details of the person, no, ma'am.
Details of the person through customer registration.
No, ma'am, like birthday boy's age and all, ma'am.
Details.
I had given PDF, no, ma'am.
No, got it. Details of
birthday boy or girl, ma'am.
Okay. Details of which person, like that you want.
Yeah, ma'am. And then at last, the customer should only enter the payment mode through which he wants to pay. And address and all I had said, you know, ma'am.
You told through admin. So in admin, I added that.
No, ma'am. Customer should enter the details.
Okay, I will take out from admin and I will add that to customer.
Okay. Same like how we have to register, no, ma'am. I've entered the brown color page like that. Let it be.
You want like that?
Like that only let it be.
Just, so here we will get events. Okay. Just event name, event ID, event location, date. Here only I should create the details. So what are those? What you are asking? Name of the person.
Name of the birthday boy, and
Name
then
of the birthday boy. Then
age, gender,
age, gender. Okay.
and then address.
Wait, here only let me create directly.
Event location is mentioned there.
Wait. I will directly write here itself because I may forget. Customer login page. If I click event, yeah, here event name, event ID, event date, event location. Okay. Now you tell me the next steps. Okay, not entry. Wait. Now next is what you want. Event name of the person. First one is
Yeah.
right person or some name you will give, no, that birthday baby, something like that. That type of wording, do you know?
I'll Google it now.
Okay, now right now we'll write person name.
Hmm.
Person name. Next is, what is the next one? You wanted to ask?
Age, ma'am.
Age.
And then gender, ma'am. Gender, and then
Gender.
that's all, I guess. 1 second, ma'am.
Let me change the position.
Ma'am, we can't add this links, ma'am.
What link?
Instagram page link and all we can't add, ma'am. Like
this is not dynamic. No, this is just a software what we have created.
Okay.
For that we have to use that Django. Through Django we have to make it as dynamic. Code will be same. Only thing is you have to make it dynamic. This I have done a static application. That is standalone application.
Okay. I've studied basics of the Django, ma'am.
That's it. Everything will be same. Only that is you have to make it, add this code to Django. That's it. Some little modifications will be there, but logic and implementation, everything is same. 80% the same code will work there. Only thing is you should understand the environment of Django. That's it.
Yeah, ma'am. URLs and
that's it. URL.
things.
That is little bit easy Django compared to this GUI programming. CGI programming will be easy because that too in Django most built-in operations are available. But to understand the concept and the programming, people will learn first GUI programming. Once that is known, they will go for this web applications, that is the CGI programming. Now people are not doing CGI programming also, directly they are using Django. Everything built-in operations are available in that. They will make use of it. Like this manual connections and all is not at all needed in Django. We will connect database. No, that is not needed. When we install, everything is done. Directly whatever we want, we will just type and go. That's it. It's very simple. Not that much complicated like GUI program. There you can make dynamic, like an app you can develop. Okay, here it is just a standard, like software you can create this. Means wherever you install this software, there this will work. That's what dynamic, static I told. Standalone. In your laptop, it will work. Same software, if you install in another laptop, there it will work. Like an hospital management system, it will be installed, right? The people will work with it and they will give the information. Like that, this happens. If it is there in your system, it will be under your control. If you make dynamic, then that can be used by everyone like that. Okay.
Ma'am, here we have to add Polaroid pictures thing also, no, ma'am. There, people should upload the images of birthday.
Polaroid pictures from where?
The customer should add Polaroid pictures, which can be taken, print, and displayed.
So here only
That
they
also.
should here only they should add.
Mm.
Enter the picture or something. Gender after that. Wait, here I will
Upload section should be there, ma'am. In there.
Oh, picture you will be uploading, right?
Customer will be uploading, ma'am.
Mm.
That can be downloaded by admin.
No, let it be in the database. If they are uploading the picture, that will be in the database.
We can access it, no, ma'am.
Yeah, that you can. We have to upload, the customer will upload that. So we have to give one more option in the separate place, not here. Okay. Okay, now here I will change the dimension. Person name. Place 2080. 2080. 40. Four 60. How much size I have given for this frame? Right, 500. Yeah, I have to create the text box. Text box. This one. Yes. Label. This place I didn't change. Event location. Event date. Event location. Event location 280. Entry box 350 280.
Ma'am.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me.
And also timings of event, ma'am. They have to enter the timings.
You want the timings also. Okay. Gender. Event date 220. Entry. Event location 20 280 350 280. Okay, 20 340 350 340 2400 350 400 2460 350 350 460. Okay, this is for gender. You're asking for event data time. Times 20 520 1 5. RJ1. Got event date, event location. Okay, select and go should come down.
Then after selecting services also, a message box should appear, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thanks
Services.
for booking.
Yeah, I have just given services registered. You
Thanks for
can
booking.
change
We
that.
will contact you
Yeah.
soon. Yeah,
That you
I'll
can
only
change.
change.
That you can
Yeah.
change the message. Just everything is there. You change the message. I have written
Okay.
services registered successfully. That's
I'll do it, ma'am.
this one. Select button, close button. Frame size. It's going down. Wait a minute. This frame I should use. Select the event. Oh, creative. Did I give any width for this? Exit 100 this thing should be. So after event name, space and given 60. One event location. Event name, event ID. Better you write below the text box, it will be easy for to see. Like this, it may take most time. Event ID, event name, event ID, event location. Yeah, event date. Entry box 350. ID is 60. Okay, 60 and 120. 60, 120. Next event date is 180. And this is the text box for event. 180. Event location. So event date, we have event location 240. 240. Person name 300. This is 300. Next is the 360. Entry box 360. Gender 400. Text box. Times 5. 460. This is 460. Then the buttons. 500. Gender. Okay, this we will make it off. Gender. Gender. Okay, 360. So we make it as 420. 420 and this is 480. And now this make and the buttons. Buttons. 5. Now what and all the data have entered, it should be stored in the register table. Everything should be stored in the register table. Once I make this, once we do this, it should be stored in the register table. 1 minute, 1 minute, I will be back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, share. So now whatever we have entered through the events are here, those things should be stored here. Select means insert into register. Here event ID, date, location. Here all these things should be stored. Means in the database, insert into register, right? In this, we have to create few more attributes in the register. So right now in the register, we have event ID, service ID, team ID, customer ID, date, location, mode, payment number, amount. So here we should add the name of the person on this. Register.
I have to change this in the database.
Hmm?
I have to change these in my database, no, ma'am.
Yeah, even you have to change. So we have to add these columns in our table. Then whatever we insert, it will be stored there. Register. Here, anything. You will be adding more tables. What are those? First is the event date, location is done. Person name, age, gender, timings, right? Name, age, gender, and timings. Name, age, gender, timings should be added. Person name. Age, gender, name, age, gender, and time. It has been added. Now, along with this, you will get those details registered. Check. Getting person name, age, gender, and time. Those things will also be added through the event. Okay. So this will be done for. Now here you have to create one more button called display. So here you will get select button, then display button. Display button. Y will be same. X we will change. 350. Change to 600. Got display button. You can type the null values. Okay. Now with this display button, whatever the event name and event ID we are selecting, that should be displayed here.
Yeah, ma'am.
Reviews, okay. Services. So if I click service name, service ID, but in display button, you should get the charges of this service. Select, it will update. Service ID, which customer has taken the service. If I choose, here also I should give one. Right, check. Or else will write price. Price of the service. 100 PA. 600. Here, no need of showing the text box for charges. Let me label it. Here we should display. Just to display that. Services. Once I click this name, service ID. I click price. Then here in the charges, here the price should be displayed. Okay, that. Okay, events is done. Services. Right?
Ma'am, video we can't upload.
Hmm?
Video.
Video. No, video we can't upload. Where?
No, ma'am, in services section,
Hmm.
your charges in the sense services like cake picture and photography picture, video we can do and we can upload, ma'am. Here in the right side.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Yeah, cake, photography, LED lights, and all are there, no, ma'am, are included in services. All those either in swipe mode or in video we can upload, no, ma'am, here at the right side.
That I don't know, ma. That I don't know how to. I can display it through the charges. That I can do.
Swipe
Showing
also.
it video and all, I don't know.
Swipe, can you do it, ma'am?
No, we can display the charges. So selecting the service, and if I click the price, here in the charges, I will take out this text box. Here I will just give some email, what is that, frame. Here we can display the charge of this particular service. What the admin has given, that price will be displayed here. Like that we can. Okay. Okay, then I will do it and I will send you tomorrow. Only these two, right? Events and the services. I will add it and I will send you. Okay.
Okay. Ma'am, once you'll explain, ma'am.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, ma'am.
First, if we run the program, this is the admin page, right? Once we run the program, what is the page we are going to see here? This will be the main page, what you are going to display here, this one. This is for customer registration. Yeah, this is the page, what we'll get. This is the main page, event management system. This, you know, title of that page, what we have created. That is event management system. And we want the two login pages. One is admin login, this one, and another one is the customer login page. These two we have created, right? So in that frame, you are going to create this frame, admin login and customer login. Next, after entering the admin details, whatever we have entered, that is stored in E1, the text box. Admin username will be stored in E1 and password is stored here in E2. Once we click this button, login button, what happens? It will goes to admin login function. Where is the admin login function? That is, it will goes to that admin login function. Here it is. Then it will takes the data, E1 is the username and E2 is the password. It will takes the data. If you haven't entered any data, means if it is a blank space, then you are going to show the message like error. All fields are required. If you have entered something which is not A and which is not 1, what we have, that is required for that admin, then it will tell wrong username or password. If it is something like admin and 1 I have given, then it will be a wrong username and password. So at that time also you will not get the correct message. Next is, other than this thing, if it is correctly A and 1, then directly it will print welcome. Means if it is matches. Here, opposite, like contradictionally, I have given not. If it is not means if it is equal to, like that. So if it is not A, then definitely this will be A. In that case, if it is true, we will log into the page. In this else condition, everything will be working. Okay. So now if it is true, it will goes to the else condition. These are all the functions I have written before. So first what happens? Image or a interface should be created. So that is this interface. Where is that? Once we log in else, this works. Our root of that subroot of that main root will be created. That is tk.top level is the sub page of the given main page. So in that we are going to log in. If it is true, then immediately it will goes to this main page of the admin. This is the admin page. Okay. Means once I log in, that is A and 1. If I type it, login, we'll get a welcome message. After that, this will be printed. This will be displayed, right? So how this will be displayed? Like this. Same thing, admin page, what we have given. Here we are adding the photo. Whatever the photos you wanted to add, you can add it by using this. Where is that image? Image is a package that we are adding to this project, in which we can upload we can add the image to our program. Okay, then resizing it and then adding the image to that particular position. That is in that 350, 140, in that place you are going to place. Here right now, this is the image what we have placed it. Okay, now I want this welcome admin to be displayed and I want these options to be displayed. We have created 2 frames. One is to display these options, another is to display the image and the information, right? So these are the, during that particular positions where we have to specify, we have written it, that's it. By using labels, we have done it. Okay, next is we are creating the buttons, welcome button. These are all the buttons what we have created. In which frame? FAD2. So we have created 2 frames, I have told you, right? One is FAD1 to create the all the menu buttons. Another one is FAD2, AD2 in order to create the images or photos in that. So in FAD1, we have added the photo. In FAD2, what we are doing? We are adding all the buttons, welcome, event, themes, services, all those. So once we click the welcome button, what should happen? It is going to the welcome message, right? So here, where once I click this welcome, so it is going to that welcome message. This is printed. How this will be done? This will be going to that welcome message. Where is that function? It is here at the beginning of the program. Yeah, here, welcome message. Now, again, one more frame we have created. In that, just we have added the images in this. Okay, that is done in the welcome message. Next, if I want created event button, so we are getting 4 options: add event, update event, delete event, right? Now we will see event. So if I click event, then we are getting these buttons, right? In the event function, these are the things. Once I click the event button, it will show these things: add event, update event. It will be visible in that frame. We are creating 1 frame for that. So if I click add event, then it will goes to add event function. Okay. So if it goes to add event, see, if I click add event, we will get this frame, right? So once we click that add event, it will call this add event function. Again, we are creating 1 frame in that and labeling event name, event ID, event date, and event location. And in that we have text boxes. Whatever we enter, that will be stored in this text boxes. That is txt1 is for event name, txt2 is for event ID, like that it will be taken. So once I have entered the data in this, and if I click add event, then what happens? It will goes to, see, once I click this add event, this button, it will goes to which function? Insert function. Now this insert function, it will get the data that is present in the text box. Now that is stored in ename, eid, edate, and elocation. Now we got the data. Now we have to put that in the database. For that, we have to connect the database. So connection of the database, first we have to import MySQL. That's what we have imported, mysql.connector. So once we import it, we can make use of the functions that are present in the MySQL. mysql.connector.connector. Connecting to the host address, what is your username, what is the password, and the database what you are going to create, that will be added. Next is creating the cursor for. Cursor function is used to execute the query. Now call the execute function in the cursor. Now we have to insert these details. That's why we are using insert statement. Insert into, we have created event table here. In this event, we are going to insert the data. That's why insert into events, write all the attribute names. So what and all you are going to insert, write those names. These are the attribute names that are present in the event table. Event name, event ID here in the table. These are the attributes. Same name you should write there. Okay, event name, event ID, event date, event location. Those things should be same attribute name. You should write it here. Here. First insert into, these are the attribute names. Values, you are going to write the values what you got from the text box. That is ename, EID, date, and e-location. That you place it here. These things should be converted into string. That's why I have written string. These are the syntax. You should be written in that format only. So write all the values. So it will be inserted. After insertion and updation, you should commit. So execute the commit statement and then close the database. So once this is done, whatever the data that is present in this should be deleted. So in order to do that, we are writing text1.delete all the text boxes to delete the data what we have entered, and finally showing the message data entry added. Okay, so in this way event will be added. Next, if you are clicking the close button, yeah, in the close button, what it does, closing that frame. In order to close that frame, you have to take the frame name, that is top 3. In top 3 only we have created all this, right? In top 3, wherever you can check, in top 3 we have added these text labels. So you have to close that frame. That can be done by using the destroy function. So when you close it, the frame will be destroyed or closed. Okay, this is with event function. Now if you want to add the update event, you will get again the another frame. Update event, when you click that, it will goes to this update event function. Then again the same things will be displayed. You have created the frame. You can give the same frame because Python is dynamic typing. You can take the same variable because here if you give top equals to 4 and next statement if you give top equals to 5, it will take stop as 5. You will not get any conflicts in naming the variable. So in update also I have taken the same variable. Okay, once it is done, if you click the update, the data present in the text box is stored in this variables and database is connected, and whatever the variables you have given, it will be uploaded. Yes. Any doubts, Swati?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So now these values are stored in ename, EID, EDate, and eLocation. After the database is connected, you are updating the events. So update event name, that is table name. Set all the values because we don't know. Sometimes you may change name, sometimes you may change date. That's why we are giving all the information here. This is another way of writing the statement for update in Python. So current.execute, take this query as a parameter and what are the attributes, percentage values. That Python variable names you should write here. So this will be updating. After updation, you should commit it. Okay, then finally closing the table, deleting the text boxes and displaying the message data updated successfully. Same way for delete event. Delete event, you are going to create one frame. In that, one label and text box, 2 buttons. Once you click the delete button, it will goes to delete function. So delete function, what it does, delete the table. Here you are going to write the query. For deleting the element, what is the row from the SQL, in Python, this is the syntax. Delete from table name where the attribute equals to percentage. What is this percentage? That is event ID. that we are taking and executing the query, closing the delete statement, what text box that is present in data present in the text box, finally displaying the message. Same thing if you click the, so this is done. Same thing if you click the themes button, it will goes to this themes function, and if you click add theme, you will get this function, and it will show this frame, and whatever the data you have entered in it, you will insert. It means you are going to insert this into the theme, same like events what we have. Update, same operation. Update also same operation. Just we have replaced that with theme. Same thing with update also. Okay, next delete. Delete also does the same thing. For service also same thing. Whenever you click the service button, you will get display of this thing. When you click add service, it will goes to this function. When you click update service, it will goes to this function. When you click the delete service, it will goes to this function. So in this way, themes and services will be done. Now, if you go for payment, you will get this frame. In this frame, what I have done is I have, see, if you click this button, you'll get all the customers. If you click event, you'll get all the events added. But see, if you click this customer ID, you'll get all the customers who are registered. Okay. In this event ID, you will see all the events that has been added by the admin. This all the services added by the admin, all the themes added by the admin. So admin, what he will do, he will see which customer, which event ID is chosen, which service, and which theme he has chosen. Based on that, he will enter the details and he will click the enter button. So what happens here? What I have done is first I have created one frame, and then I have connected the database because I want all the customers. So execute, select customer ID from customers. This is the list of customers what we will get from result one. That I have taken in option 1. Okay. Next, same thing. Events I have taken in option 2. Next, services taken in option 3. Themes taken in option 4. Okay, like that we have option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4 as set of these values. This is option 1 values. This is option 2 values. This is option 3 values, and this is option 4 values.
What is row 0?
Row 0 means, see, once we execute this query, select services ID from services, and we will get the result like all the details of services in the form of a tuples. We will get like tuples. What is that? S1 in a form of parenthesis, comma, like that. We'll get a list containing set of tuples. I don't want the tuples that is present in the list. I want only the first value. That's why I have taken row 0. If you just take a row, you will get all the values that are present in the tuple. Along with that parenthesis, you will get. That's why I've just taken row 0. So that you will get only that service ID S1 into the list. In result 3, you will get S1, comma, some blank value and closing with parenthesis. S2, some blank value closing with parenthesis. Like that you will get. I don't want that. I'm taking each value, and in that first value, I'm just taking. That's why row 0. Okay. So finally, clicked one means it should be of string type. I have taken string var. Then first it should be set to some value like this. Once we run the program, it should be set like what it is. So we are setting that as clicked.set equals to customer ID, event ID, service ID, theme ID, like that will be set. After that, this drop down box, to create drop down box, we are using this option menu. So from which frame, clicked one, option star option means it will display all the elements in the list. That will be what I click it, that will be stored in this clicked one. If I click customer name RJ123, that will be stored in clicked one RJ. Like that it will be taken. This is configuration is to just give the background color, width, bold, like that. Menu, you'll get list of customers, right? What color it should be, you can specify. Same way we will do it for option 2, option 3, option 4, like that we will do it. Finally, mode of payment. This is just a label and text box what we have. Once I click enter, we will get the data. From the text box, we will get the data. From the drop down box, we will get this data. Once we got the data, we will connect that to the database and we are updating. Why we are updating register? Because the customer will select the events and he will insert that in the register itself. So to add these details, then we have to update it. To which customer is details are we are entering. That's why update register, set what and all the data we got, everything we will set. To which customer, where customer ID equals to, which customer I have entered here, to that customer, this will be updated. So like that, payment details will be updated and that will be known to the admin directly. Because right now here we haven't created any dynamic page. So the customer can't enter the details. He can just give you some information that I have entered this amount. So for that reason, I have written here for admin. You can same thing, you can add this to the customer page directly. The payment option, what I have created, no, that you can directly go to add this entire option, this function, and put this to payment. And we can remove that. You told one option is reviews is not needed. No, we can place the payment there, and you can put this one. Okay, nothing else. Admin is doing
Ma'am,
here.
let it be like this only, ma'am.
What, ma?
Let it be like this only, ma'am. Reviews in the instead of table, we will display in some other format.
Okay, okay.
Payment is not required in customers page, ma'am.
That's why here admin will maintain the details like that.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now, after this, yeah, that will be updated. Then finally log out. Okay. Then this is done with the admin. Next, customer login. So customer login, first we are going to register, right? So here when we go to customer, yeah, here customer login. First, what we will do, if the customer hasn't registered, then he has to register. Then that will be available in this page, right? We have seen that. Just a minute. Here, see, you are getting not yet registered. Then click here to register. Then it will goes to which button? Customer register button. If you click it here, register, then it will goes to which function? Customer register function. Then the control will takes over to customer register function. Yeah, here it will. Then again, one more frame is created. And in this username, text box, everything will be created. Now, whatever the data you entered in the text box, that will be stored in E1, E2, E3, E4. Then once you click the register button, then see here, once you click the register button, then it will takes you to the customer register submit function. Okay, now it will goes to this function. Whatever E1, E2, E3, E4 that is there, it will get the data and store in these variables. Now we will connect the database and insert that to customer. You know, that is in the customer table, we have these attributes. These attributes names should be specified here. Okay, and then the values will be stored. That is, what are those? The values will be inserted. Whatever the values we got from the text box, whatever we got from the text box, that will be inserted to that attributes. Okay, so in this way, whatever the button you register, it will be stored in that. And whenever you insert, you should commit it. Okay, finally close the database and delete the data present in the text box and show the information like registration. And you have given this message that will be printed. Okay. Again, this frame is not needed. Okay. FAD2. Is that FAD2? No frame with FAD2. Okay. Now registered with that details. That is done. Next will be, we will logging into the page. Now the database contains these details: customer name, email ID, mobile number, customer ID. This contains the details. So whatever the customer I enter, suppose if I enter key and the password is K123, that will be checked with all the customers that are present in the table. Here there is no name, the customer name Kirti. So it doesn't matches. So it will tell wrong username or password because that is not there in the database. If I enter James and J123, it is there. Then it will let you in. So like that, the code will be written. See here. So once I write James and the password is J123, login, it is telling welcome James, right? So how this is done? So once I enter and click login, where is that customer page? Yeah. So once I click the customer login page, here login button, if I click it, then it will goes to customer login function. So where is that customer login function? This is for admin. Yeah, this is customer login function. It will goes to this function and it will get the data. First, we have to get the data. That is whatever the data we have entered, that is username is in E5 and password is in E6. So E5.get, E6.get. We get the data and store that in ename and CID. Now we will connect the database and we will get only customer name and ID because customer ID is the password. So with that customer name and customer ID, we'll check with CNAME and CID. How to do that? We will get the data. So we will get the only customer name and customer ID. We will consider only those two tuples. We are getting that in S1. Now we are taking each row. First row. What is the first name? That is I have given HJ something, some value I have given. It will check that. It will check it if that is equivalent to the name what I have entered. No. So James is not this number. This condition fails. Then it will take the next for I in first row is not matching. Second row, it will take the second row. That is James J123. So like that, it will take each row and check with the name and the ID. So with the second row, it is correct. So it is true. Once it is true, means it will open up with this page. Okay, now another frame, customer login page, what we have labeled, everything will be displayed. So in this, the images what we have added, everything will be added in 2 frames we have created. 1 frame, we will get all these events, themes, suggestions to be labeled in that position you will get. And here you have added some information that will be displayed. Same thing, once I click the event, it will goes to this events function. In the events function, we will get the details of this text box. So once I click the select button, so in the events, once I click the select button, all the data what I have entered will be stored in the database. So once we click select button, see you are getting the data, e-name, e-id, e-date, e-location. I should get these data also. What are those, these data also I should get and I should get. Okay, that entire thing will be, should be registered in this. This I have to change it. I will write that in that. It will be select. Same way, this is done. Next, we will go for services. Services. Once you click the service button, it will go to services function. This thing will be displayed. Whatever the data that is entered in the text box, that will be stored in the variables. See, these are the drop downs. So that will be taken and that will be stored in these variables. And now you are updating the register table because why I'm updating register, why here also in services, I'm inserting. Here select, I'm inserting it because first I am inserting the data. Next, I am adding services into that. So I'm updating it. So update services. Next themes also I'm updating. Same text data, getting the text data and selecting, I'm updating that theme. Reviews, I have created one text box. In the text box, whatever you write, that will be stored in E. Okay. So after that, clicking that button. Once I click the button, it will be stored in the data. Okay. So reviews means it is displaying, sorry. Reviews means whatever that is there in the database, it will be displaying. So connecting the database, getting the data from the reviews table. See in the reviews table, what I have the information of all. Here I have logged into J123. So only J123's information will be displayed. So I want reviews of all the customers. So I have written select star from reviews. I want all the reviews of the customers. So it will display the reviews of all the customers. So all the customers that are there in reviews, it will be displayed. Next, after reviews, suggestions. If I want to give some suggestion, I have created one text box with 100 width. So whatever I enter, that will be stored in this table TP. So I'm going to extract that data. Text box, right? I have taken text box. So whatever the data that is there in that, I'm getting the data. From 1.0 means from first row to end. I want that, I have taken that. Store that in data variable. Now inserting reviews. Customer ID we will get from that login only. So J123, James I have logged in. His ID already I have, that is in CID. And data. So through that I can insert James review in the table and commit it. Close it and view the display. So here if the customer what I have entered is not wrong, then it will tell that wrong message. Here why I have written count equals to length of this one, because every time it has to check for all the customers, not only for one customer. That's why I can't write else condition here. That's why I'm writing count. Means if I have entered Kirti, then that customer name is not there in the table. So it has to check all the elements. So I have to take the length of this one. Count all the rows. Every time you are checking, you are counting. Okay, that is count this one. First time I have checked with first row. Okay, that is not equals to. So it means I'm checking with all. If nothing comparison is done with this name, then that is equivalent to how many times it will be repeating until the count is like equals to length of this one. Then we can say that the name customer Kirti is not present in that database. At that time, wrong username or password message will be printed. Then finally deleting it. Okay. So in this way, it will be done. So suggestions I have told. Once you submit it, it will be stored in that with that username. Finally, logout I have created for this entire frame. I have created logout for this entire frame dot destroy. So it will close it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
what kind of questions they might ask, ma'am, regarding this project?
regarding this project, they may ask you to, like, if they go deep into the code, they may ask like, what is the package that is GUI programming thing you have used, like Tkinter? What is this message box will do? What is this connector will do? Or if they wanted to just ask just like that, means they may ask you to change the color or add some image, change the position or add some options, like event ID you have added. No, they may ask you to add some more options, like that they may ask. If they were very strict about, like they wanted to know what and all the packages you have used, they may ask about that. What packages you have used in this project? Then you have to talk about this. Import packages, what you have used. For your level, they may ask you to change the code. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I will add those two and I will send you. But please give me some time because this week I will be busy. Next week I will give you that. Okay.
Ma'am, next week by Tuesday, ma'am, I have interviews only. Ma'am.
Interview now.
Hmm.
Monday can I give you?
Yeah, ma'am.
Monday I will do that.
Monday you can. Ma'am,
Okay.
in that review thing, you try to change that table.
That thing that you can do, pa. Nothing. Everything is there. Only size and modifications you can change it. There is no problem with that.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.